Hey guys, so today we're going to be playing with some new makeup from Trini London. I hauled this in my last haul video and so many of you were curious about this brand or had tried this brand and said that you really loved it. So I'm really excited to give this a shot. I have their tinted serum, I have a concealer. So I've got two great base products to try, and then I have some lip and cheek tints and an eyeshadow. But I thought I would fill in the gaps with some stuff from Vesca. Vesca sent over a lot of stuff to me. They sent over their new bronzing powder, so we can use that. Their highlighter, which I think we can use also, and some other products. So I'm just gonna be kind of playing around with some things that I've hauled recently in my last haul video, and maybe like the Vesca I think was in my previous haul video. So we're basically gonna be playing with some new makeup today. That's basically the theme of this video. So let's go ahead and start with the Trini London BFF cream. It's a skin perfector and they sent over two shades to me, light and light medium. So I'm gonna try the light medium first. So it says to apply as you would a moisturizer over your face for that instant fix. It has extract of porcelain flower to instantly hydrate, boost radiance, and wake up tired skin. That sounds great to me. And this apparently adapts to your skin tone using body heat and oxygen to create a healthy looking luminous glow. I'm really excited for this. This was one of those products that many of you said that you had tried and really love and is like your go-to like base product. So I'm really excited. This is the box that it comes in, this beautiful silver foiled box. And then here is the tube that it comes in. It is a pump top. And oh, it comes out like almost white gray looking. So hopefully it will, hopefully it does adapt. Let's go ahead and spread that on. Oh yeah. Oh, wow. My God, products like this are like so mesmerizing to me. I'm like, how does that happen? Ooh, it has a really nice light, fresh scent, which is really nice. Well, my face is a little bit red from me rubbing it, so I'm just gonna sit here and wait for it to calm down a little bit. I just wanna check out the tint of this. I think that's so cool when it adapts to your skin tone. It is very light coverage. I still see my sunspots there, and I still see the discoloration around my eyes. I'm gonna do one more pump and just see if I can build up the coverage. Not that a light coverage bothers me, but I'm just curious if we can get a little bit more. I think I got the teensiest bit more coverage, but I'm gonna say that the coverage for this tinted serum is light. It is definitely far from a full coverage foundation. So if that's what you're looking for, this is probably not the product for you, but I personally really like a light coverage, like tinted product. So this is great for me. And I like how it does like a very kind of like slight veiled effect where I feel like I have a little bit of a filter on my face, but not that much coverage. And that is definitely my preference. And I have very dry skin. If you guys are unaware, I have very dry skin. So this feels really nice on my skin, but it's not too heavy. It's not like a cream, like a tinted cream or anything like that. It just feels really light and moisturizing. It's very comfortable on the skin. And I think the light medium definitely works for my skin tone. If you have a similar one to mine, I think light medium is the way to go. All right, let's move on to the concealer. What is it called? It is the BFF Eye Serum Concealer. And a lot of Trini London's products come in these little teeny tiny jars, and they all snap together. Let me pull out another one here. So you can snap them together and you can build like a stack of all your products, which is really great. I think it's great for travel. I think it's great for throwing into your purse. You can like snap everything together, throw it into your purse, and you don't have to dig around for any of them. They're all attached. So the other thing that I love that I discovered when I hauled these products is that these caps actually, well, they screw off, but when you screw them back on, there is a very satisfying click, letting you know that it's closed, letting you know that the product is secure. This is the BFF Eye Concealer, and I have it in the shade Victoria. And it is a very like light texture. It's not a concealer that I would normally find, I feel like, in a tub where it's a hard like clay or putty type texture. This is more of like a cream type texture. So I'm just gonna dab some on. I don't know if this shade maybe is a little bit too deep for me, but we'll see. So right off the bat, I feel like it's very hydrating. I do feel like I'm putting on an eye cream. And I think this is actually a nice shade for me. It kind of like matches my skin tone. So I think it's evening out my skin tone, but I don't think it's necessarily brightening my under eyes, which on occasion I like, but if I just want something kind of, you know, every day or whatever, this is a very good shade for that, I think. Just gonna put a little bit more on this side. Yeah, it really feels great. And I like that it's very hydrating feeling and that, you know, the texture really feels like a cream. But once I pat it into my skin, I don't feel like it looks too shiny or too moisturized. It actually looks really nice. It looks like very, very skin-like. Wow, that's really great. Sorry, I'm not giving you any details on these products. So this BFF cream, the base product that I put down, this is 30 mils, so about 1 fluid ounce. It has a 12-month shelf life, made in Italy, and the concealer has an 18-month shelf life. And let's see, it has 4 grams of product, 0.14 ounces, and also made in Italy. I do not have, surprisingly, I don't have a new powder. So I'm just gonna go in with my Sicily Pressed powder. This is in the shade number 2 Natural. And I'm just gonna pounce this on just to set everything, but very, very lightly because I do like the finish that these Trini London products have. All right, still looking good. So I'm gonna jump over to Vesca. I really wanna try their soft matte bronzing powder. So the shade name of this is Kissed by Santorini, which sounds good to me. And this has an 18-month shelf life. This is made in Italy. It's vegan, cruelty-free. There's 10 grams of product. And let's take a look at the packaging here. Oh, that's right, it has this soft matte, like white plastic casing. And here is the bronzing powder. It looks very neutral, which is very, very pleasing to me. That's a very heavy swatch, so it's probably not gonna show up that deep on my skin tone. And it's definitely a soft matte finish. I don't feel like it looks very flat. In fact, it looks like it has quite a sheen. Did I misread that? I thought it said matte. Soft matte bronzing powder, okay. Yeah, I think it actually has a little bit of a sheen there. I think it smells like suntan lotion. Oh, nice. Very, very faint though. Oh, nice. Oh, like cocoa butter. That's what it smells like. Ooh, that is beautiful. Wow, that makes me really look like Kissed by Santorini. So I just put it on this side of my face so you guys can see. It's definitely a little bit on the warmer side. I feel like it looks a little bit warmer on my face than it does in the pan, but that's very nice. Yeah, I definitely feel like I look like I actually got some color and it's not necessarily makeup. All right, so let me finish applying this to the rest of my face. Oops, way too much. Although it's a good test to see if it blends out. That splotchy bit I laid down there. Yeah, that blends out quite nicely, very easily too. All right, wow. I think if you have a lighter skin tone than mine, I don't think this is gonna be the right shade for you. I think it's a little bit too deep because it's bordering on a little bit too deep for my skin tone. But I think if you have like a medium skin tone, this Kissed by Santorini shade, I think will work. Exciting. Okay, so for blush, I don't think I have any Vesca blush. And from Trini London, I do have these kind of cream lip to cheek products. So they did send over like 2 versions of their lip to cheek, the sheer shimmer and just the straight up lip to cheek. So let's take a look at these shades and see what we think will probably work best for me. So for the straight up lip to cheek without any shimmer, they sent over Pkwy. Ooh, that's pretty. That is pretty. So that would be like the cheek color. Ooh, okay. Loving that. And the sheer shimmer shade they sent over is in the shade Bunny. And wow, look at that. This could work actually as highlighter. Let me try swatching this. Ooh, okay. I may have to use this as highlight and on my lips. All right, so let's go in with Pkwy for blush. So I've got my Smashbox Cream Cheek Blush. I'm gonna go into Pkwy. And I'm just going to take it easy and pounce that on. Wow, that is amazing. And it works so beautifully with this particular bronze. Oh, wow. So with the blush, without. This is such a great autumn cheek shade. Ooh, I love that so much. All right. Lip to cheek and Pkwy. And as for highlight, so I do want to try this sheer shimmer lip to cheek in Bunny, but Vesca has a very, very cool highlighting powder. It's called their Stargaze Luminous Glow. And I think the shade name, oh, the shade name is Wish. I don't know if they have multiple shades, but this one is called Wish. And this is one of those highlighters that ends up looking like a gauzy veil over your skin. There's the highlight. So it's got a lot of sheen to it, but it's very, very translucent. Very translucent. I was gonna layer one on top of the other, but you know what? I'll do one on each cheek so we can see what they look like kind of all on their own. So I'm gonna start with the Vesca, and I've got my Sonia G Sculpt 2 brush. Oh, wow. That is an extremely wet looking highlight. Wow, that's beautiful. It's very, very bright. It has this beautiful like champagne tone to it with just a teensy bit of peach in there. That is really, really stunning. Okay, so that's the Vesca highlight. And then let's try this Trini lip to cheek highlight in Bunny. So I have my Smashbox cream cheek brush again. I'm gonna go right into Bunny and I'm gonna dab this on. Oh, wow. So this has a lot more, hope you guys can see it, has a lot more of like a micro glittery effect, where the Vesca is like a little bit smoother. It doesn't have micro glitters at all. It's just a really high shine, kind of like smooth satin finish. Where this, I feel like I see little micro glitters in there. It's pretty though. Usually I'm not the biggest fan of micro glitters, but I feel like it works. Maybe it's because it's in this like cream formula and I don't feel like it's just kind of getting everywhere. They both look very, very wet. I would say the Vesca definitely has a higher shine than the Trini. So the Pkwy definitely does not feel tacky on my cheek at all. This Bunny one definitely has a little bit of tact. We'll let this set. We'll kind of check back in and see if it still feels tacky in a few minutes, but it does right now. So I just wanted to point that out. All right, on to eyes. No new eyebrow product. So I'm just gonna go in with my Tom Ford Fiber Brow Gel. And as for eyeshadow, I actually have a few options here. So Trini London sent over one of their Eye to Eyes, which is one of their potted eyeshadows in the shade Mystery. And I'm definitely leaning towards using this one because it's like a metallic taupe, which you guys know is like my favorite eyeshadow shade in any form, just some sort of metallic taupe. And Vesca sent over some of their cream eyeshadows. And these are like budge-proof type eyeshadows. And they come in these little tubes and they have this pointy squeezy top. But I really want to try this Trini London one. Let's go in with this one, and if I feel like there's room to play with more tones or more shades or something, we'll go in with one of the Vescas. But I have a feeling this is going to be such a great one and done shadow, and I want to see. So I'm going to start with my Refer number 2 brush. I'm going to go into this Mystery shade. Let me swatch this before I start applying it, just so you guys can see what it looks like. Oh, this looks great. This looks great. So there it is. Has like a really beautiful, like subtle satin sheen to it. Oof, oof, oof. So I'm gonna start with my Refer number 2 brush. I'm gonna pick up some product. This is like a flat shader and it's undyed goat hair, so you can use it with cream products. And I'm just gonna start laying it down. Oh yeah, the perfect one and done shadow. I love it. I love it. I love how it gives just the slightest smoky feel. I'm not smoked out like high drama or anything. It just adds like a little bit of something. Ooh. Oh, I love it. So I'm on the Trini London site right now. I just wanted to read up a little bit more about these eye to eye eyeshadows. So there's 24 shades available. Oh, they're all like beautiful, neutral, kind of smoky shades. Oh, amazing, amazing. I may have to get some more. So it's moisture enriched, it's crease resistant, intense pigment, no fallout because it's a cream shadow, works as a sheer shadow yet easily builds up as a liner. Oh, cool. Gives you perfect control, natural smoky finish, a little goes a long way. A pot, if you use every day, will average about 9 months of use. That's really awesome. And there is a 12-month shelf life on this. I'm in love. I am in love with this shade. And I really like the formula. It's not budge proof. It definitely still feels a little tacky. I still am picking up a little bit of pigment on my finger, but we'll definitely have to see how it wears during the day. I'm gonna leave a pinned comment down below underneath this video as to how everything wears. But so far, I love the application of it. So easy to use. In fact, I'm gonna build up or try and build up a little bit. See if I can just add just a little bit more to my lid here. Oh, I love how the shade gets like kind of silvery. Wow, I love that. Love that. I'm just taking my Refer number 12 brush and just blending out the edges here. It's like a chubby pencil brush. Well, I love this eye look. I am definitely gonna have to save the Vesca eyeshadows for another video because this is so good. This is so good. I love it. I love this one mystery shade all on its own. So I'm gonna add some eyeliner to my top lash line, some deep eyeliner. I've got my Wang Deep Amethyst eye kohl pencil. This is one of his newer colors, and I'm just going to tightline with this. I love these pencils. They go on so easily and they don't smudge for me. They're so great. And then for my waterline, I'm going to use my Chantecaille Brightening Eye Kajal. I just want something kind of light and bright down there. All right, I'm just going to curl my eyelashes and add a little bit of mascara. Oh, I'm going to check. Yeah, this is still tacky. So just so you know, the Bunny Trini London pot, the one that is the lip to cheek, but it's the shimmer one, that one is still tacky on my cheeks. But the Pkwy one, the one without the shimmer, has like set down. That one's nice. I'm just gonna use my Surratt Noir Lash Tint. All right, and for lips, we have a few options from Vesca. They sent over a few of their shades in their Lush Glow Creamy Lip Oil. And I did try one already. This was not it. This Dahlia shade is stunning, but this is not the one that I tried. I tried one that was a little bit more neutral. This one. I think this one is called Lotus. Yes, Lotus. So here is more of like a mauve, you know, neutral shade. Oh, and the rest of these are eyeshadows. Okay, so these are the two shades that Vesca sent over. And then, of course, we have these lip cheek products from Trini London. So I kind of just want to use these two so that my look stays a little bit more cohesive. So I think I want to mix the two. I want to mix Pkwy and Bunny together and see what we get. So I'm going to go ahead and tap Pkwy on with my finger. I'm just going to use my ring finger here. And tap. Pkwy is the one that is without the shimmer. I love this brick red, like rich brown red shade. Ugh. Really pretty, really, really pretty. But I want to layer the Bunny on top. Give it a little shimmer. So I'm just going to use the same finger and go in. Love it. Oh my gosh. Look at that pretty sheen that it put right on top of that Pkwy. Wow. And I see a few of the little micro glitters up there on my lip, but so faint. So faint. Not chunky looking or anything like that. You guys, I'm so happy with this makeup look. This to me is like such the perfect fall everyday look. We have kind of like a burnt red. We have this metallic taupe color. That bronzer is helping me keep like summer going a little bit. Oh, I love it. I love everything that I've tried today so far. Again, I'm gonna leave a pinned comment down below, just letting you know how everything wore, but I'm so happy. Well, let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe down below if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video.